have fought against white domination, and I have fought against black domination. I have cherished the idea of a democratic and free society in which all nations live together in harmony.
Hello, what's popping my people? It's Much Earlier by Masharia, and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about one of the greatest icons to ever inhabit the continent of Africa. He's one person who is mostly regarded as one of the pioneers of justice and also one of the biggest names to have ever graced this world. So stay tuned, please subscribe to my channel and be sure to be getting more of this and more content about history and related issues to history. The name that I'm talking, or the person that I'm talking about today, is Nelson Mandela. Nelson Mandela, widely regarded as one of the most influential figures of the 20th century, dedicated his life to the pursuit of justice, equality, and freedom. From his early days as a student activist to his historic presidency of South Africa, Mandela's life journey embodies the triumph of the human spirit over adversity. This video explores Mandela's remarkable life and career, from his struggle against apartheid to his enduring legacy after his death. Early life. Nelson Mandela was born July 18th, 1918 in the small village of Mwenzo in the Eastern Cape province of South Africa. Growing up in a society marked by racial segregation and discrimination, Mandela experienced firsthand the injustices of apartheid. Despite the limited opportunities available to black South Africans, Mandela pursued his education with determination, eventually studying law at the University of Fort Hare and later at the University of Witwatersrand. Mandela's involvement in activism began in his university years, where he became increasingly aware of the systemic oppression faced by black South Africans. He joined the African National Congress, a political organization dedicated to challenging apartheid and promoting the rights of black citizens. Mandela's early activism led to his involvement in nonviolent protests, demonstrations, and civil disobedience campaigns aimed at dismantling the apartheid regime. Imprisonment and struggle. In 1962, Mandela was arrested and charged with conspiracy to overthrow the government. He was subsequently sentenced life imprisonment and spent 27 years incarcerated, most of which were served on Robben Island. Despite being confined to a small cell and subjected to harsh treatment, Mandela remained steadfast to his commitment to the struggle against apartheid. His time in prison only served to strengthen his resolve and elevate his status as a symbol of resistance and resilience. Throughout his imprisonment, Mandela continued to advocate for justice and equality, both within South Africa and in the international stage. His case gained global attention, sparking widespread condemnation of apartheid and garnering support for the anti-apartheid movement. Mandela's steadfastness in the face of adversity inspired millions of people around the world and continued to the growing momentum and contributed to the growing momentum for change in South Africa. Presidency and legacy. Nelson Mandela was released from prison in 1990, following years of international pressure and negotiation between the ANC and the apartheid government. His release marked the beginning of a new era in South Africa's history, characterized by reconciliation and transition to democracy. Mandela played a pivotal role in guiding the country through this turbulent period, leading negotiations to end apartheid and laying the groundwork for the democratic South Africa that we have now. In 1994, Mandela was elected as South Africa's first black president in the country's first fully democratic elections. During this presidency, Mandela worked tirelessly to heal the wounds of apartheid and build a more inclusive and equitable society. He championed reconciliation and forgiveness, establishing the Truth and Reconciliation Commission to address the atrocities of the past and promote national unity. After stepping down from his presidency in 1999, Mandela remained actively involved in various humanitarian causes, including HIV and AIDS awareness, education, and conflict resolution. Despite his advancing age and declining health, Mandela continued to be a symbol of hope and inspiration until his demise on December 5th, 2013, at the age of 95. Nelson Mandela's life and career exemplify the power of perseverance, courage, and leadership in the face of adversity. From his early days as a student, activist to his historic presidency and beyond, Mandela dedicated himself to the pursuit of justice, equality, and freedom for all South Africans. His legacy continued to resonate around the world, serving as a reminder of the enduring impact of one's individual's commitment to social change and human rights. Nelson Mandela will forever be remembered as a true African icon in the struggle for justice and equality. Thank you very much for listening and watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button or follow button